So, we usually think of change when we talk about leading and managing change. We usually think of it as a planned event, right? In the office, leaders decide on what needs to happen and they hand down the mandate to change. I'll spare you my usual rant here about how leaders need to not just create mandates, but have conversations. There are links down in the video description if you're curious about that. So, in our personal lives, we also choose change. Where we live, what job or career we pursue, whether we do or don't marry, whether we do or don't have children, whether we do or don't join a gym. We can plan and then make changes in all of those things, and obviously a ton more, right? But then there are unplanned changes. A few weeks ago, prior to filming this, we had a series of severe storms and tornadoes that caused damage, power outages, all the things. Unplanned change happened all over the place. I was out without any internet for almost 5 days. Now, that's obviously a rather drastic example, but there are other unplanned changes that happen all the time, right? So here's my point. When we talk about leading change, when we talk about dealing with change, managing our own experience through change as well as the experience of the people around us, it's not just for the planned change initiatives, the things we decide we want to do. It's for the power outages, it's for the sudden health emergencies, the wildfires, the home fires, the floods, and for the frustrations of community and family disagreements, the day-to-day upheavals when kids bring home a bad report card or a bad cold, or the cat brings home a mouse. These are all types of change, and, you know, how many more can you possibly count? I ran out of fingers and toes, right? As much as we may not like to admit it, unexpected, unplanned change happens a lot more often than planned change. And according to an Accenture report earlier this year, the rate of change globally really is increasing year over year. It's not just your imagination. Things are changing more and more rapidly. So here's my point. The skills of change leadership aren't just for people in organizations leading strategic initiatives. They're for all of us in our day-to-day lives and our careers. But really, I'm kind of emphasizing the personal here as well as the career. When we know how to lead change, even if we're only leading ourselves or our families, maybe, rather than a team at work, we will live better, more stable, more rewarding lives. What do you think? Does this idea make you think differently about change and about how you and the people around you handle the challenges of change, whether, again, at work or in your personal life? Let me know. I mean, I always come back to respond to comments and answer questions, but I'm especially curious about how this lands for you. And of course, you know the rest of what I'm going to say, right? If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Click that notification bell so you'll know when I drop a new video. Now, go forward and consider the planned and unplanned changes in your life and think about what change leadership might mean for you, what knowing these skills might mean in your life and how you feel about the unexpected things that land on you. Take care.